Hey guys, hey guys, we're back in here. Thursday night open mic, Pimp Your Layout, episode number 72. It's your time to shine. Show the world not what you have, but what you got. Slot cars, model trains, die-casts, RC, real cars, and last but not least, the lovely ladies and bikinis. We have John, Nobody's Home, Slightly Mad, Richard Slot Car Room, James Adler. What's up, gentlemen? Let's keep the conversation rated K. You know, Mommy YouTube does not like the cussing and the fussing. Keep the conversation on cars. Don't want to hear about your religion, race, sexuality, or your politics. The mic will be muted. If you venture off into the forbidden topics, this is here for fun for cars. Show and go. We have 11 folks in here, so let's see what happens tonight. It's open forum, so we never know. Got a couple cars. Let's drive. Let me get my beer. Cruise and booze. That's what we used to do. I got my driver's license. Every Friday night. What we gonna do tonight, man? I don't know, man. Cruise and booze. Go checking for the lovely ladies. God's house, H.O. Race. I just saw you, John. Got another John here. Miesenheimer. Hope I'm not saying your name wrong. So we are live here in the city of Los Diablos. I'm gonna fix this coupler on this guy here. That's right, man. That's what we used to do. Cruise and booze. Checking for the 304s. Turn that upside down and calculate it, and you see what it spells. So do I have a good coupler left in here? Last time I caught myself upgrading it, I guess I didn't glue. This is El Cheapo. Yeah, okay. I do have one last KD coupler. Oh man, slipping. Or I'm gonna find those little springs down there. It's not gonna happen. So let me get this this up here. Gem slot car obsession. Oh, we got Paul in the house. Let me get Paul up here. All right, what's going on, Paul?
Hey, Kenton, you got me?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Cool, yeah. I got a few things I'm going to show you tonight. I'll go over some cars first. Got the Scalextric Castrol Camaro. It was marked down at Slot Car Corner. Harry at Home Racing World, he got one and was running it. And man, I was like, oh, I got to have that. So that is, yeah, Ken, you know, it's like the crack, man.
Yeah, hold on. I know how it is.
So, but yeah, this is a, you know, this is a really nice car there from Scalextric. Also picked up a couple of Revo slots. The Alfa Romeo Group 2, 44 Kent. And of course, you got to have another one. Got Ford Escort, number 45, also a Revo slot. And these are beautiful cars. I don't know if you guys have Revo slots, but they have metal chassis, completely adjustable for float in different settings there. So really fun to drive. They're little mini cars, man. They're just a lot of fun to drive. The next two cars, my buddy John there in the chat, he sent these to me. They're from the 60s. I'm not sure exactly, but I'm thinking around 64, something like that. But they're two Eldons. They needed some work, but that's perfect because I love to work on old cars. And so I replaced the rear axle, the gear, the tires. I put some fat tires on the back, and I replaced the axle and the tires on the front and the wheels. Also the guide and the braid. But the motor, the chassis, the body, that's all stock. And man, let me tell you, these things are like, 60 years old, and they run fantastic. That's the Porsche. This is the Ferrari of the same set. It came in a set. I know John, he told me the name of the set. He could probably put it in the chat. I'm not sure what that set was back in the 60s, but I'm still waiting on some front tires and wheels for this to replace those stock wheels. But man, it's not anywhere near detailed as the cars we get today, but I mean, this is just history, man. I mean, this just oozes of coolness in my book, and really appreciate it, John. I'm getting so much joy out of just working on these, and just really, really a lot of fun. So appreciate it, buddy.
Those are cool.
And then the next two cars are cars that I'm going to be racing in some upcoming proxy races. I think I showed this Camaro already, the Orange Crush.
Yeah, that looks good.
So right now I'm in the middle of testing, and also this is a 1963 NASCAR that Junior Johnson drove that I built, and that's also going to be in a proxy. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's his actual car from 1963 that he raced. And I had to build the chassis and do the interior and all that. But yeah, so I'm testing these right now, and I had to build a test track. So I built this Carrera test track in here just to test the cars to make sure they're running right. And the proxy is an oval race, so you know, I want to test it on an oval. But then I got to looking, and I was like, hey, there's room inside of this track to put, you know, a Bob's Electric Avenue race night track in here. So I've got it set up. So starting Tuesday, I'm going to be racing. I've got the track all set up. I just got the last piece of track I needed today, like 2 hours ago. It was this one right here. But I've got it all set up. And I got to do some practicing, especially on the first round with the no magnets. As you guys know, as racers, that's it's pretty difficult to go 10 laps without wiping out. So my hat's off to all you guys that do that regularly. It's pretty awesome. So hopefully I don't embarrass myself too much on Tuesday. I'm going to try to keep it on for 10. But so yeah, that's fun. I mean, I had a bunch of track. I just didn't have quite enough to build this Laguna Seca track, but I'm really looking forward to that. The last things I wanted to show you was I got some HO cars. Got a 302 Boss I got off of Adam a week ago yesterday. Really a beautiful. They do a great job on these 302 Bosses. Picked up a Matador. I've always loved, or not a Matador, a Javelin. I've always loved that Javelin body. It's always been really a nice muscle look to it.
Yeah, that was always one of my favorite bodies.
Yeah, so had to get one of those. Won this Tyco. Let's see, it's a Quaker State F1 car from Scott's a couple weeks ago. It's really a beauty. And then I got also from Adam a couple weeks ago, I got a red TFX chassis. And I was like, what am I going to put that on? And I had this red Nova, this Thunderjet Nova. And I think it's kind of hard to see, but I think that it looks pretty good with those red wheels on it. Runs really good.
Spread it out a little bit.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. And then, of course, everybody's probably got this one, the newest orange Firebird from AFX.
Yeah, I got the blue one.
Yeah, so I got one of each. I got all 4 of them came out, but I got the white one with a blue stripe, and I got this orange one. So, and then last thing I wanted to show was last week on Scott's House of HO. He's sending a car to Steven at Rooster Racing. It was a Super 3 Dale Earnhardt Jr. I was like, man, I've never seen that car. So I started looking, and they're not easy to find, but I did find a few, and so I had to get one. Still carded. I'm not sure when these came out, but this has a sticker from Hobby Lobby for $26.99. And I don't know exactly when it came out, but it's funny because Jim did a video today of him. I guess Esmo gifted him this car, and I was like, "Oh my God, I got that coming in the mail today. I just got this a couple hours ago myself." So, but yeah, it's a. I mean, if you're a Dale Earnhardt or Dale Earnhardt Jr. fan, to me, it's a must-have. So, I really wasn't expecting to be able to get this, but so anyway, that's got that. But anyway, my big thing was I'll be racing with the guys and girls on Tuesday, so I'm looking forward to that. So
Cool. Let's see it's growing. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I think it's going to be like, if everybody's there Tuesday, I think it's going to be like 9 people.
Yeah, that's good. I'm glad to see it's growing. You know, it adds some fun to it. You know, you have people, somebody to race with, and people not having anybody to race.
Yeah, I mean that's um, I've been thinking for a while of how I could get this track set up, and I just the way I had my other layout, it just wasn't going to happen. And then when I set up this test track, I was like, wait a minute, there it is. It's right there. I can just uh, put it right in there. So yeah, it's going to be fun to do.
Yeah, I figure as it grows, you might have to shorten it up a little bit. Gale force it
Yeah,
down.
well, yeah, those enduros. I mean, the 12-minute enduro. I think Bob might be knocking that down a bit. That's pretty long, especially if you've got a bunch of people. But
As
um,
I'm saying, when it's a couple people, it's okay. But once you know it gets bigger, it's gonna be time consuming.
oh, John, this is a 4-gear Mustang. I've never seen it before except at um, I got it at Jag Hobbies. Actually, I think that's going to be the car that I race in the 4-gear race night. Um, it really hugs the road good, man. It's badass. Runs really good. So, but
Yeah, you run that Tyco yet?
the F1,
Yeah, that one right there.
well, the tires are all hard as a rock. It just spins. I got to switch those out. But it runs great. I just haven't really been able to keep it on the track. Does it? But
Yeah, when we get old, it's a project.
yeah, it's so I've got a bunch of cars out here just to I got to start testing for this Tuesday night racing just to see what handles the best. Because normally, um, I just put them on the track and run them. There's no competition. I'm just cruising around the track, just having a blast. And so there's no need to really fine tune them that much. But now, racing in this race, you want to try to at least not embarrass yourself too much. So you want to try to be somewhat competitive. So
Yeah. Too many ads and somebody turn that stuff off. Let's see.
I see Mark's in the house. I'm probably going to run. I won this at Mark's Slot Car Garage a while back. Um, and I'm probably going to race that in the unlimited class. Um, it's a Super 7. It's got a pinned rear end. And I think he said it had a 2.5 ohm armature in it, but I can't remember for sure. But I do have a Viper V1. I'm not sure it can beat this though. So I'll probably be racing this at least in the first unlimited. It runs great. Of course, Mark built it, so that's nothing nothing new. But so that'll be fun. But
All right, turn the ads off. They're off. I didn't know they're gonna be that bad. Yeah, it's a bad night for me. You know, it's my gym night, so I probably pop in everyone. You know, whenever I skip a night, I'll jump on just for the heck of it.
Yeah, because originally you were kind of the leader of this, getting it going. So.
You know, that's because I was, you know, I was doing it on Thursday nights.
Oh, oh, I didn't realize that the night changed. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know, it's the best night for him. Because he doesn't want to do it at the same time.
Right.
Which I don't think it'll be that bad, but
You got your track running all the way down and back again, or your railroad?
it'll work. I have to lift up the portal for clearance reasons. So I haven't worked with that. I'll work with it this weekend.
I think Scott's sponsoring. I think a Super Seven is the is like the trophy for the winner of this next season 6. So that's pretty cool. I think I remember that correctly.
I might miss that. That'd be cool though.
Yeah, it's Rooster Steve at Rooster Racing is building it, and I guess Scott is sponsoring it for the championship trophy for the race. Which, if we can't all get our crap together, Matt's probably going to win it. But
Yeah. I'd say I thought it'd be fun, man. But that was the whole intention, you know, for some interaction.
what's that?
And so the whole intent was for interaction. You know,
Yeah. Oh,
most of
it's
us don't
definitely
have
done that.
anybody
Yeah.
know
Oh,
how to
it's
drive
definitely done
cars.
that. Yeah.
So that's what I was thinking about.
Yeah. I mean, that's absolutely have accomplished that goal for sure. Because um, I think it started with only 4 people, and then people started gradually getting in, and Fox and Walls, they were like 132nd, and then they got addicted to HO, and now uh, they're
Hey,
uh,
Chris.
they're coming on strong. Um,
Yeah, I like all the scales. So
oh, definitely. Yeah,
I
definitely.
favor smaller cars because you can make a more elaborate layout on the smaller space. But
Yeah,
I like all the cars.
yeah. I race the larger cars. I don't actually race them myself, but I do build them. Which, if I could only do one thing in slot cars, one thing at all I could do was build. I would be happy just building cars because I love doing that. The large scale ones. Um, um, and it's fun sending them off and seeing your car race around another track. It's pretty cool. So,
Yeah, your creation.
yeah, yeah. I mean, they got rules you follow, but you've got some leeway within those rules to put your own spin on things. Um, and I mean, there's some of those guys been building for over 20 years, so some of those builds are just ridiculously good, but uh, you can pick up some pick up some tips here and there and try to incorporate them in your build. And but I'm really looking forward to my my Impala, that big. They call it the land barge series because these things are like tanks. You know, they weren't exactly aerodynamic and they don't turn the greatest, and but that's good racing, man.
Yeah, I was shopping on a Hot Wheels site, and a lot of stuff is like this stuff sells out quick. A lot of the premium stuff.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
They sell out real quick. It's like the F1s, they were just, you didn't get on that like the first day, you were out of there.
Yeah, those F1s are real popular. Some of the guys, you know, they have NSR has competitions, and there was a team that went from the U.S. over to Italy and actually raced over there. And I don't know if you know Two Lines Raceway, Marty Ford, but he's got a show, and he does a lot with those and has a lot of information on those races. He races too. He didn't go over to Italy, I don't believe, but he's been in a few races up in Michigan. But yeah, those NSR races are really awesome.
Yeah, how they do when they went over there?
What's that?
I said, how well did the guys do when they went to
You know what? I can't exactly remember, but I know that they represented themselves very well. That I do know. I mean, those guys know what they're doing. They're awesome racers. And so yeah, they represented well, no doubt. But it was a long race. I can't remember. I wanted to say it was a 24-hour race because they raced at night too. So, I mean, you know, they have several on the team, you know, that take turns that go in on the shift, just like a regular Le Mans, you know. So it's pretty intense.
So he covered that a while back. Yeah, I remember that video. There's 23 of you out there. Hit that link. Put it in the chat.
What volt do they run those Tuesday night races on? Do you know? I think it's 16. Is that right?
16.
Okay, that's what I thought. I don't want to be running on the wrong volt and then say, "Oh no, you can't put it on." When I get there.
Yeah, I keep around 6. That's what I pretty much run my cars at. 16.
Yeah. Thanks, Matt. Oh, I had a question too. I don't know if you know, Ken, or maybe Matt would know. You know, the GT40, the AFX GT40s are, you know, really good body, sit low to the ground, and the extraction chassis will fit underneath that. Is that allowed, or do you have to have? Does it have to be an extraction body on top of an extraction chassis?
Say that again.
Well, when we get to the extraction race, you know, the chassis for that, does it have to be an extraction body, or the AFX GT40 will fit right over the top of a extraction?
I think it's just the chassis.
The chassis?
Whatever
Okay.
fucking fits on
Yeah, hopefully that'd be cool. You're trying to find
there.
that
Career in the
lowest
house.
center of gravity as you can.
Yeah,
Okay,
I don't know
Matt.
if they like push the magnet down or not. I mean, we were doing that. I don't
What's
know if we
that?
kept that. I said when we first started, we were pushing the magnet, the traction magnet, closer, down a little bit closer to the rail for more traction. I don't know if they're still doing that or it has to be stopped.
I don't know. I mean, you're not changing any parts out. I would think that would be allowed if you wanted to do that. You just have to find the best. You don't want too much drag, but then again, you want as much grip as you can get. So, um,
Yeah, Matt said it is allowed. So
oh, okay. Yeah, I figured it was. So,
yeah, put this link out here. Chat, hit that link, join the show. Show the world what you're working with. Your time to shine. Don't sit out there texting like some teenage girl. Beat your chest, get online and brag about your stuff. I got my lineup for tonight. I got 2 movie cards. Let me see if this thing's synced yet. This thing's not trying to sync. I'm on Wi-Fi. Thing sucks. Raj for tonight. Auto still not working. I got the manual back up on the file. Upload. All right, it's there. Let me download it.
I'll tell you what, the racing those trucks on this track is going to be. It'll be a miracle if I can do 10 laps. I can tell you that right now. I mean, I could probably granny drive it all the way around, I guess, at least get my 10 in, but that's going to be tough.
Nice lineup doing going in 60 seconds and vanishing point. That's a nice ride.
Jim, I've got a Mayflower and I've got the Casey Kane, the one that came with that Daytona, red
Nice ride.
Daytona. And I'm going to have the Gulf tanker too, so I don't know. which one I'll end up driving, but
But get a vantage point up here.
woo.
And another rail car that I had updated the covers, but I forgot to bring it back. I don't want to do that. Man, you're gonna whoop everybody anyway. You still have your main 1/32 scale layout set up?
What's that?
You still have your main 1/32 scale layout set up?
Yeah, I've got my test track in here, and then in the other room, I've got a 1/32 track. I used to have that Carrera Go that I ran my HO on, but then I switched it over to the regular Carrera 1/32 to run my HO on, which I still do. But now I can run it on the AFX track in the middle for the racing, since I've got this test track up. So, but you know how it is. I mean, you switch it up all the time.
Yeah, that's why I have like extra track for it. I want to do something different. I just said,
Yeah,
when is the
yeah. I mean,
Cleveland
it's
show, Mark?
that would be the only thing. You know, I like switching my tracks up a lot. So I really like this Laguna Seca track. I prefer a flat track, no overpasses or anything like that. I think it's just easier to, you know, keep the track from going all over the place. Plus, this is a nice track. The Laguna Seca track is challenging, and you know, I got my work cut out for me to try to, you know, be halfway decent on it.
I ran into the train. I thought I could make it, but I did. Power. I don't know who's going out there. Think about taking a ride to the next show. That's the next one. So who's going to the show? What's up? What's going on out there? Got 21 people out there, man. Get that way, join the show. It's your time to shine. Show the world now what you have, what you got. Stop chatting like some teenage girls. Stand up so I can see what's going on. Gonna be crashing. Anybody in the chat? Jersey guys, any of you guys going? We can ride out there together. Which state are you in, Paul?
Indiana. West side of Indianapolis.
How far is that from Cleveland?
What's that?
So how far is that from Cleveland?
Good question. I'd say it's probably 5 hours, 6 hours, something like that.
See you later, Mark. Thanks a lot.
Mayor, if you're 7 hours, I don't know. I'm probably way off. Seems like I'd be way farther out than you are.
Huh? Yeah, it's made it, Mark. It's in there. Anybody from the East Coast is heading out to the Cleveland show, let me know.
I'm in Indianapolis, Mayor.
I mean, you're closer to it than we are.
What show are we talking about?
Cleveland.
Oh, Cleveland. Okay. All right. Okay, I was about right. 5 to 6 hours.
Huh?
Yeah, Mayor put in a chat. It was about 5.5 or 5.5 hours, roughly.
It's all right, but I don't know what somebody else is doing. You know, one of the East Coast guys is going out right out there. You want to make it? I'll make it. Got it.
Yeah, these old 60 Eldon cars, man, they're a blast.
Huh?
The old 60s Eldon 132nd cars.
Yeah, we put the tires on there.
Yeah, I got some. I just have some O-rings really on the front. Those are the original front wheels, but I'm replacing all of that. But I had to order some. I had to order the axles and wheels. Um, the other car, the Porsche, I already got switched out with some wheels and Paul Gauge tires on it.
Yeah, I like the big back
But
tires.
they run good, man. 60 years old and running like this, man. You can't beat it.
So I gotta draw this down. Make a G up there.
Yeah, Jim. HO runs great on the Carrera track, man. Runs fantastic.
You gonna ride out to the show, Mayor? might have to paint this piece of track here. The cars are not liking it. Carl H.O. Slot Car Enthusiast. Up to the show, man. Hit the link. Show the world what you're working with. Gale Force Race Car, are you going to the show? Yes or no?
Yeah, man, I haven't really run any of the trucks to see which one I'm going to end up running. Um, so we'll see. I tell you, this Laguna Seca track and these trucks, man, that's going to be tough. You know, maybe I'll just granny shift it all the way around, and maybe I'll get lucky, and everybody else will wipe out. But they both run pretty good. It's just, you know, those trailers are, you know, they're so light. You know, they pop off like, although they can pop right back in the groove. So
Yeah, I ordered that in a golf truck.
yeah, same. I ordered one. Um,
Well, thanks for the invite, Gale Force. I would roll it out there. What's going on with this guy? God, wow, he needs some work. There's the power over here. Oh, you didn't ask. Duh. The only way you know you ask. No, I don't want to sit in a VW. You gotta give me a good truck and trailer combo. I guess I can just change the chassis and my petty and use that.
What's that?
No, I said, oh no, I can do the truck right. I guess I could change the like my petty truck. Like the pickup shoes they don't. I guess compress all the way. The way they did the lights.
Oh,
So,
yeah, I figure I'll be doing a lot of practicing and tweaking on that the week before that race is. Trying to get as much grip and speed as possible. I tell you, those I guess the 6-inch curves, like that make a little chicane. Whew, that's tough going through there.
yeah, it is crash prone.
That's what I'm saying, man. And that semi going through those, oh man.
Yeah, the semis don't like the 6 inches. Probably have to go like super slow.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to roll, man. Put something else on here. Cool. I wish I had sliding routed track money. I'm a poor man. I don't have money like that.
Hey Carl, don't tell Brian you got a routed track. He'll think you're kind of uppity.
Guess put center up there. Airtime center. What the hell's going on? Maybe I have to clean the track.
You want to see under my cars, Wolves? Is that what you're asking? Just like show you a car that, like the Firebird I was just running, is just regular stock. Then I was running. What else was I running? I think that's the only one I was running on that track right now.
These Maggie G's run pretty. Maggie G pluses run pretty smooth.
Yeah, they do. I got a Jag Hobbies TR3 chassis that really hauls the mail. Woo! Too much juice on that.
All right, my friend.
Yeah, man, those 6-inch chicane, man, that's where I really gotta work on it. That is rough.
Yeah, I have a chicane with the 6-inch track pieces. Yeah, you are more prone to de-slide on those.
Yeah, Wolves, I think the Carrera 132nd rails are wider than the Scale Electric rails, so that's why you can just plop an HO car right down and it'll run. And
yeah, you don't have to modify it for that.
Yeah, the Scale Electric is just a little bit thinner, so you gotta add that braid so you'll make connection.
You got anything new for your train?
What's that?
I said, you got anything new for your train?
No, I haven't got anything new. I've been running them. My other 132nd track, as you know, is in there too. So when I'm in there running my cars, I just I'll set like 3 trains and let them run around as I'm racing the cars. but I haven't gotten anything. The train hobby, man, is you know, it's more expensive than slot cars. At least in N scale, it is for me.
Yeah, you know, locomotives now, these things are like 250, 300 bucks.
Right, right. If you run one with DCC, which is the digital control, you're looking at, unless you can find one on sale, but you're looking north of $200. So I mean, I can, get a few slot cars with that. So, but I've got several locomotives I run, so I'm not really looking to expand much on that. It's just fun to run them, man. I can, with a digital command control, I can just set the computer and boom, they'll just run by themselves, and then I can, run my cars on the 132nd track as I'm enjoying the train running. So. See you later, Jim.
I'm gonna wind it down.
It's sometimes all or nothing when people coming on here. Sometimes you got several, and
Yeah. I don't want to sit here and nobody's like, Dennis Osborne, what's going on?
Hey, Dennis, how you doing, buddy?
Let's take it down, guys. Appreciate everyone stopping by. It's been an hour. Till next week, I'll be seeing you guys.
All right, see you, everybody.
Have a good night.
Bye, Ken, and thank you.
Anytime.